Hello everyone and welcome back. In our last video we headed out of the canyon and dropped off our new camp trailer and headed onwards out of Texas, first making a couple stops. This unique bug ranch just outside of Amarillo was a delight to stop at. Very reminiscent of the infamous Cadillac Ranch further down 40. And of course I had to leave my mark. But we were headed onward. Our next stop was past Oklahoma City in this small Indian reservation town of Fire Lake. It was quite unique. They had a casino, that is typical, but they had a very large grocery store, a couple of restaurants, a huge amphitheater, bowling alley. I mean, it was actually a really great place to stay. The rate was pretty reasonable too for the camping spot that we had, and we had all complete hookups. It was a really nice and delightful place to stay overnight while traveling through. But we were still on the go, and we awoke early to head out of Oklahoma and on to Arkansas. Across the river we came into this city, I believe it was Fort Smith. And we finally wound our way down into the mountains and up the gravel road into our destination for the evening, which this is a free campsite with such a gorgeous view of the Ouachita River. They do have some facilities, though they are quite old. You can tell that this campground is no longer maintained very frequently by the Forest Service. There was a bit of trash, but it was to be expected. It is free, but these views are quite gorgeous and make up for that. So I get a lot of questions as to what we kind of eat on the road while we're traveling, and to be honest, my favorite go-tos are just very simple one pots that I can just throw everything into and not think about it. This helps alleviate a lot of mess and cleanup, which also can waste resources if you're not careful. So this is what I try to come up with along the road, and here's the final product. Nothing crazy fancy, but it was okay. We took another evening stroll. There were a lot of different types of rocks around us, which was kind of neat to look around and see the different colors and formations. And the sunset that evening was also quite spectacular. The next morning came with quite a sunrise, but we could only admire it for so long before we were once again on the road, this time rolling into Tennessee. This is some shots of Memphis as we cross over into it and make our way across the state of Tennessee. Our afternoon and evening destination found us up some more mountains and hills as we found ourselves another free dispersed camping site for the evening. It came with some friends. These guys were local dogs. They hung out with us for the majority of the night. They were very sweet and very kind, gentle giants. The fall foliage was definitely on display, as you'll see in a little bit later portion of this video. We were on the road the next day onto another destination in Tennessee. Since we were getting some clouds and rain, we needed some hookups to maintain our battery power since the solar was not cutting it, but we found such a beautiful state campground that had, luckily we were able to find a spot before all of the weekenders came in. This is the Chillowee State Park. It was very gorgeous, although the temps were not nearly as cool as our first place in Tennessee. The views were so spectacular. The fall foliage was on full display, and we did enjoy a nice long walk, and I'll let you also enjoy this as well. Unfortunately, somebody is afraid of bridges. I'll leave you with our campfire for that evening. You'll have to stay tuned to see where we head next. Take care, my friends. Thanks for watching.